Good evening, everybody. Just thought I'd pop on here and do a little live, long live, depends on how long I feel like talking incoherently to myself for a while. I may be joined by a few people on panel, I don't know, but we'll see how we go. The StreamYard link is in the description, not in the description, sorry, but in the comments. So if you do want to pop up, please feel free to click the link. But all I ask is that if you're going to be on my panel, please don't talk over people. Please don't disrespect other people that are in chat. Hello, Frankie, baby. Hello. Please do not, so if you want to pop up, anyone wants to pop up, it's an open panel tonight. I'm not fussed, but like I said, all I ask is that you respect the people that are on panel, you respect the people that are in chat, and see how we go. Good morning to you. I'm assuming because it's evening here, you are most probably overseas. So yes, welcome to my chat, Frankie, baby. I don't think I've seen you in here before, but if I have and I don't recognise your name, I do sincerely apologise for that, because my memory for names and stuff, unless you've been in here quite often, I don't remember people. So I apologise. But like I said, it's an open panel tonight. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about. We can discuss whatever you want to discuss. But like I said, all I ask is that you be respectful of other creators, regardless of your personal feelings about them. You all know how I feel about certain creators, and I choose to keep that to Wicked. You're from the United States. Well, welcome from the United States to an Australian chat. Hopefully that doesn't sound too pig-headed to say, but you're welcome to be here. And like I said, that I'm starting to actually, after listening to my last live, I've got to actually set a few issues in play, so that way people can, who are on panel, if they wish to discuss something, they can be heard openly and non-judgmentally. And so open panel tonight. I am going to be doing, whenever questions get asked about anything, I have put a community tab in my, excuse me, on my YouTube channel, that if there's any questions you wish to know about or questions you want answered about me, feel free to please pop them in that particular post. And I'll do a live with all the questions people want to know, whether there's, but I do reserve the right to not answer some if they're too personal, and I reserve the right to not answer them if they're just too out there, if that makes sense. They can ask anything. I'm pretty much an open book, but not much of an open book when it comes to my personal life. But feel free to ask what you want to ask. And like I said, just have to stay tuned for when I have the Q&A live, that you're here to tune in. And if you wish to be known as any other name apart from the screen name that you're using as when you send the comment, please make sure you let me know that, and then I will address you as your screen name if that's what you prefer. But I do request that you ask questions that are not going to be rude of any kind, because like I said, I won't answer those kinds of questions. I'll answer any other kinds of I'll answer anything. But like I said, if it's too personal, or too rude, I won't answer them, because, if that's something you personally want to know, I don't think the rest of the people in my YouTube community need to know much about my personal life. But feel free to ask anything in that community post. And like I said, if I find it, for me personally, if I find it appropriate, then by all means, I'll answer it. But apart from that, I don't really have a topic in mind for tonight. I never normally do. I was seriously thinking about changing my channel name, but then I thought I might just call it True Crime and Discussions with Tammy, just adding the word "and" in that, so that way I can keep all this channel the way it is. Sorry, I just had a phone call. I don't know whether it came through as I was talking, but I apologise for that. But like I said, it sometimes gets a little bit difficult. Excuse me for one sec. So like I said, it's going to be like a Q&A thing in the community post. So if you want to ask questions, please keep them to that particular community post and stuff like that. Like asking how I am, that's something you can ask in general chat. That's no big deal. But like I said, I just want to be able to give my subscribers a chance to get to know me now that I've been doing this for over a year, or just over a year, I should say. I want people to get to know me. So if there are questions, please put them in that particular community post. But we'll see how we go tonight. I don't know who's going to be joining me on panel because it's all ball game, so to speak. You know, you don't know who's going to come in, you don't know who's going to go out. So fingers crossed it all goes to plan the way I want it to. And yeah, going forward, I want to try, and I mean really try to get a few crime things thrown in. I am collaborating with another creator at the moment, well, not at this very moment, but as of tomorrow, last week or the week before that, sorry, we're going back to the beginning of the Chris Watts case, and I'm discussing that with Aussie True Crime. So please feel free to like and subscribe to her channel if you want to hear my point of views on that particular case, or go back and tune in to when I've discussed it in previous lives, because I don't feel like I want to discuss it in this particular live or my particular channel anymore in detail. I've done that a few times, and a few people I've collaborated with over time about it, given my point of views about it. And yeah, I just see it as now, I rather just collaborate with someone who is going to actually appreciate my point of view. There's no one in here at the moment, so I don't know what to do. I'm not sure if I should come back in a little while or what. I don't know. But like I said, I'm just trying my hardest at the moment just to keep in touch with my subscribers as much as I can, so then that way I don't feel like they're feeling abandoned by me. Not that they'll probably care, but I want people to feel like they could, like I said, when I have an open discussion or something like that, they can pop up on my panel, they can talk about whatever they want to, but at the same time, I need them to also be respectful of other creators, because it comes back and it can affect my channel in the long run if you disrespect people in such a way that you're dropping the F-bomb here, you're dropping the F-bomb there, describing someone's way that you feel about that. Yeah, I hope so, Frankie. And thank you for being here, doll. Have you been in my chat before, Frankie? I don't know. I'm sorry if that's rude to ask, but and please keep in mind it takes me a little while to read the chat due to the eye condition I am currently going through. So I apologize if I happen to miss any of your comments or questions about anything. Yeah, I just want tonight just to be a relaxed, fun night where we can all have a laugh, have a joke, because at the end of the day, life is very serious these days. People are still worried about the COVID side of things, and I try and make sure my channel has laughter and a little bit of humor, which is the same thing as laughter, I guess. But yeah, I try my best to make sure people feel like they could have a laugh, and it's a good thing to have at times. But yeah, I don't know how long this live's going to go for, in all honesty. I don't know. But I'm trying my hardest just to keep my channel drama free. And but like I said, if you are anyone that is going to pop up on panel, if there's anyone if there's going to be more than one person up here with me, all I ask is that everybody on panel please be respectful for who's on panel, and please let everybody have a chance to speak, and try not to over speak everybody and everything like that, because it can get very confusing for people. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, well, I see it as, like I said, I'm trying. Whoa, what have I done? Sorry, I don't know what just happened there. Something just went wrong with my phone. My phone just went spastic, as it usually does. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's it. I have to set some rules. Like, there was a time where I didn't have any, Frankie, and it just went haywire. Like last live, people were talking over people were laughing at people, and calling people names and stuff, and not meaning it probably in an offensive way, but there could be a lot of people that could find talking over people and yelling, and for me it was a headache to have to listen to it, and I was just like, I feel sorry for the people in chat. But like I said, I want this channel going forward, I need to be able to set some proper rules in place where, like I said, no talking over who's on panel, be respectful of the person who's running the channel. Like, if you're on my panel, be respectful of me. I know that's a big ask at times, but yeah, I think I need to just, set a few things in place and make sure that everybody gets a fair go of speaking. So yeah, it's very, very, very difficult, especially when, say, for example, someone's being disrespectful. Let's say if I have 4 people up here and 3 of them are being talked over by one other person, it's like I mentioned in my live several times, please, one at a time and get heard. So I need to make sure that at the beginning of each live now, I talk about how, if you're going to be on panel, please be respectful to other creators, even if you personally have a personal issue with one of them, because as we all know, there's many, 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 many channels out there. I want everybody to be able to have a say in what they're thinking and what they're feeling, and not feel as though that their feelings are going to be talked over or disregarded because of whatever reason. So I'm trying my best to make sure everyone feels like they have a voice on my channel. I don't want anyone to feel as though they don't. And it's very, very difficult because, like I said, to try and maintain everything on my own, it's very, very, very hard. And it's very, very stressful. For those who don't have a channel, oh God, what's happened? I just kicked myself. I'm kicking myself out of the studio. I do that quite a bit when I'm trying to close tabs, so I don't come across as robotic. I have a habit of kicking myself out of my own studio. And it's exactly, it's very embarrassing because I could be there yabbering away, and then it turns out I kicked myself out, and all that talk I just did then was just not happening. But yeah, so tonight it's just going to be like, catch up with whoever wants to be on panel and stuff. So yes, but it's embarrassing because, like I said, I have a lot of opinions about a lot of cases that are out there, but for me, it's just difficult to be able to, especially when a few of the cases I do want to discuss have a lot of like, I've made a lot of amazing friends since having my channel, and even before I started my channel, I've made some amazing friends that I'd like to say, and a lot of them, I'm not going to go into who's who and what's what, but there are a lot of cases that can be quite damaging to people who are trying to heal from certain things, and the last thing I want to do is say put that on the back burner for their healing. So um thanks, Frankie. And like I said, I want people to feel as though that they can talk freely in here and openly, and I don't want anyone to disrespect anybody else. Like, disrespect me is one thing, but because it's my channel, then if you disrespect me, then, and I see, I do happen to have a time where I do go through the live and I listen to the live, but I'm more than anything, I'm paying, hey Lani, more than anything, I'm paying attention to the chat as I'm listening to it on replay. And if I find that there are people that are on my panel that are disrespectful, I need to make sure that I find a way to communicate with them one-on-one. I won't publicly embarrass them by saying you're being disrespectful to this person, because I see it as that you might not think you are, but as the channel creator, I need to make sure that if I see something offensive, I deal with that. Like, I try my best to make sure everybody has a fair go on my channel. It, like I said, at the best of times, it's very, very difficult to be able to keep up with it. But time will tell if it all goes to plan. Yeah. Well, when people disrespect me, I see it as that if they want to continue with it, then they can go and create their own channel, and then they can find out for themselves how difficult it is to run a channel, have people on panel. I love having people up on panel with me. It's great. It gives me someone to talk to as well. But more than anything, it gives them the taste of what it's like to be able to say, to try and control a live chat. Whereas if I'm talking to, say, Lani one-on-one, if I speak out of line for her, she can tell me, and if she speaks out of line to me, I can tell her. But when it's on a panel and there's 3 or 4 other people on panel, it's hard to pinpoint where it's coming from, and most people don't get a word in because other people decide to increase the volume on their microphone, so then they sound louder than everybody else, which probably is not their intention, but there are people that do that. And like I said, going forward, I want my channel just to be not necessarily freedom of speech, because that can get you in a lot of trouble. And me as a creator, it can actually get my channel shut down. So I have to be very, very careful when I'm talking about a particular topic. I need to make sure that if there are friends that I've made along the way that has a particular part of that case that could be a trigger for them, I will try my hardest to remind myself to make sure I let those particular friends of mine know. Or better yet, I'll let the people know in the beginning of the chat. But as we all know who have a channel or have been in other chats, sometimes it takes a while to get people coming in. So it's very, very, very hard to be able to give trigger warnings to certain parts of a crime story where it's like you give it in the beginning, but there's only, say, 4 people in here. And then as you progress through, you get more and more people coming in, and, you know, you could be on a roll talking about something. And at times you actually forget to say, oh, trigger warning for the next section of this program. You know what I mean? So it's very difficult to be able to keep. Thanks, Frankie. It's just that I want my channel to succeed. I want it to be one of the very few channels where I don't invite drama to be on my channel. I don't invite, you know, people to be assholes, to be quite frank with it. Sorry, Frankie. To be quite blunt, I should say. I won't tolerate it because it's not something that I set out to be. I've been a victim of being bullied my whole life. You know, I'm 40 years old now, and I still get ridiculed. I still get bullied. I still get put down and all the rest of that sort of shit. So I know what it feels like. So that's why going forward, I won't allow it on my channel anymore. It comes down to choose your battles. Oh, you'll notice that I do that a lot, Frankie. I apologise for things that don't necessarily need apologising for. And I annoy a lot of my dear friends when I apologise for something that doesn't need an apology. I annoy the hell out of a lot of people. I know that I annoy my baby brother. Well, he's not my baby brother. He's only 6 years younger than me. But I know that I annoy him a lot when I apologise for things. And he'll say sorry, and he goes, don't be. And then I'll go, oh, okay, sorry. And he goes, no. But it's very, very difficult. No worries, Lani. It's all good, though. But like I said, it's difficult. It's like I said, I've made some amazing friends along this journey, and it has been the most amazing, most heartbreaking experience since having a channel. And it's you know, because you want to be able to talk about things, and you want to be able to talk about if something upsets you, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's just I do it a lot, Frankie. Like if someone bumps into me, I'm the one that ends up apologizing to them. If someone's friends with me on Facebook and I don't actually realize they're part of my true crime channel, which is really worse as well, I will apologize to them. Hey D, I will find myself apologizing in the game Coin Master where I accidentally attacked their village. I find myself apologizing for something like that. And at the end of the day, it's a game. But people don't, yeah, it's very difficult. It's very frustrating too, because it's like when you're on a roll, you don't get time when it comes to the Coin Master game. You don't get time to, you know, click on, okay, you come up with a village to attack. This is on a game, mind you, guys. You come on a village comes up, and because you're in such a hurry just to get to be able to build your village, you forget that you've just attacked your mate's village and you're like, oh shit, I'm so sorry. And then some of them go, oh, hey, when you come across my village, don't attack it. Just just dig for treasure or whatever it is. And that's fine, but don't bomb my village. But then it's like, it's a game. Who fucking cares? It's a game. You know what I mean? And then it's just, yeah, it gives me the shits. Yeah, it's Coin Master. Yes, and then I play a lot of different kinds of games on my phone. It's just like some of them are just so boring that they actually help me sleep. But some of them just like boring. Like, I used to love Candy Crush. You know, awesome. Tasty. No, I don't. The thing is, I turn the volume off, or the sounds, or the music, or whatever's playing on a game. I turn them off. Oh, cool. Frankie plays Coin Master. Like, I love playing Bingo Blitz, but it's really annoying of how sometimes you can't, they have seasonal rooms that you can play bingo in. And when you've only got like one piece of the thing to get before you complete that whole room, and before you know it, time's running out and you're begging the people in chat to help you with this particular one piece of the puzzle or one of the collection pieces or whatever it is, and nobody helps you. Yeah, there are about 3 or 4 people in the chat that have what you need, but then they go, oh, I'll trade you, but I need this, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. It's just crap. But no, I do like playing Bingo Blitz. That's one of my favorites. It's been my favorite for about 10 years. That's a good game. Excuse me. But no, what kind of games do you like playing, people in chat? What are your ideal favorite games to play on your phone or on your tablet or on your computer? Preferably, I'd say phone or tablet because of the fact that I don't have a computer. So I can't say, what computer games do you like playing? Because I won't be able to understand any of the ones you're talking about. Frankie Baby, Candy Crush, I used to play. Cool. I always kept the volume down. Yep. Yes. I see it as that, like I said, I don't like the volume. I don't mind like the games you play, like when you press something on Bingo Blitz and you hear that you press the treasure chest and it has that really cool sound that when it opens it. But I don't like all the other kind of sound effects, like like I said, the music in the background, the voice sound. That's like when they're calling out the numbers. That's always fun. You're like, oh, I can't find that number. And anyway, that's another Bingo Blitz, I think. Thank you for welcoming people, Lani. Yes, welcome to the people that are in here, all 5 of you. As they say, that numbers don't matter. It's just the fact that if I get people watching, then that's awesome. I hopefully get my watch hours up, and yeah. But yes, yes, this chat is very, very. I think personally, and this is probably me just being full of myself because it's my channel. I would like to think that this is a good channel to be in because we sometimes talk about serious things. We sometimes, like I said, we have a laugh, we have a joke. And like I said, I'm more, I don't know, I have a habit of actually talking about things that are pissing me off and upsetting me in life outside of YouTube. And nobody wants to hear that. So going forward, I'm going to be trying my best not to do that anymore because I don't want my personal life to be used as a weapon from other people who are out there to destroy other people's channels. I don't want my personal life being on display for that. So I'm going to be trying my absolute hardest to not talk about when things or people piss me off because it's just, yeah, it's bad. But like I said, I just want my channel to be a success. I want it to be a place where people can have fun. And we'll see how we go. Ooh, all right, excuse me. It's been a very long day today. I'm very tired tonight, so it probably won't be like another 4-hour live like it was, or nearly 5-hour live like it was the other night. But going forward, I'm hoping that it will be a good night. If anyone wants to join, the link's there. Even if you're one of the background people who isn't talking in chat and you want to come up, please feel free to. You don't have to show your face on camera if you don't wish to. On panel, that is completely your choice. If you don't want people knowing also that it's you, you can also change your name when you're waiting, like before you click where you got the part before you hit go into studio or enter studio, you can change your name so that way you could protect yourself. That is completely fine as well. I do not mind as long as that you don't, like I said, you don't be disrespectful on panel when you're up here. That is the only thing I ask of you to do. If you've got, like I said, a problem with another creator, please do not bring it to my channel. You know, you can bring it to me privately in my email. Just make sure you please in the put my channel name, which is, as you know, True Crime Discussions with Tammy. And so that way I know how to address that, and that way work out something we can do to help you feel safe and secure in my chat. Because I want people to, there's people there being a victim of being bullied or harassed, which is the same thing, I guess. And I don't want people feeling as though that they can't go into other channels or other people's chats or whatever because of the fact they get bullied. So for any time you're in my chat and you think you are being bullied, please don't pop up and then start saying, oh, this person in chat's doing this. I have a lot of proud to say I do. Very lucky to say I have a few that I can honestly say that sometimes can lurk in the background, which, as they say in the YouTube world, they're hiding in the bushes. I would rather know that I've got people who have my back, but you need to make sure that you know, you be respectful in chat. Like if you want to swear about something, find an alternative word. Because there is on one of the things where you can report people's channels, it says for bullying and harassment. And if I get one of my lives reported for that, I don't know if I can yet, but I believe I could be doxxed for that. Hey, Donnie. So please, if you're going to be in here, please just be respectful of, like I said, other creators, regardless of what your personal vendetta is about them or how you know they've treated me in the past or you've seen them say something on their channel about me. But please let me know, but don't let me know in my chat because that can be quite upsetting to read when I'm trying to do a live to make people, like there could be people out there today that are going through really, really bad time, and I want to be able to cheer that person up the best I can, whether it's on here or whether it's on a phone call or whatever it may be. I want people to feel safe and secure here. I don't want people coming in and, like I said, say for example, if Lani's having a bad day, or you know, Donnie, or you know, or Frankie, or anything, or Dee, or whoever else is in here, I don't want you feeling as though that you can't be in here to have fun. And so, yeah, I just appreciate if people just be respectful. That's all I want, really, is people to be respectful. If you're on panel with a lot of other people that are up here as well, please just let be one person at a time talking. That's what I want more than anything. Yeah. Thanks, Lani. That's sweet to write that. Thank you. Yeah. So, thanks, Frankie. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to talk about tonight. I really don't. I don't really have a topic in mind. Like I said, it's open discussions. So I don't know. I don't know what lobe is, but I'm pretty sure it's a spelling error. That's all good. Yes. Oh, thank you, Donnie. That's very kind to say that. No, I haven't. Frankie? Um, yep. That is very, I'm going to highlight that one. That's exactly what I want my role. That's what the one rule I want to really have coming forward going with my channel. I don't, where is everyone from? I thought you said, where is everybody? Oh, I'm from Adelaide, Australia. Everyone that knows me knows that already. But yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Very cold here tonight. Okay, Lani's asked where everybody's from, so please feel free to answer that if you wish to. Okay. Frankie, do you know the mum at all? Because if you do, so even though I know my channel's not into the thousands and thousands of subscribers, but if you know how to get a hold of the mum, please let her know that she's welcome to come up and talk about it up here and get the word out there. Or if you know enough about it, please feel free to pop up on panel and let people know about it. And I'll just sit back and let you take the reins, so to speak, to talk about it, because that's what I want to do as well. So if there's people out there who want to get a case out there and heard and recognized and all the rest of that sort of shit and get the word out there about it, I'm going to start allowing people to pop up here on panel and talk about it. I might not be able to give much input to it because there's cases I don't know about it, but the fact that the police aren't helping her, that's really sad. So if you want to, hang on. Oh, okay. All right. All right, I'll look into that when I can. But if there are other creators touching on it, I'm not trying to be saying like I'm taking a step away from it, but there are a lot of other, if there are a few other people out there, then that's, that's awesome. Hey, Andy. But like I said, it's open panel, so if anyone wants to pop up and talk, even if you just want to talk about your day, feel free to. It's all good. I'm happy to have people just pop up and just talk. But like I said, Frankie, if you want to talk about that particular case, feel free to pop up and talk about it if you want to. That's fine too. Sorry, I'm missing things. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Well, thank you for joining us so early in the morning, Donnie. I much appreciate it. Mm, okay. But like I said, for me today has been quite boring. I cooked up a pasta dish that I had been meaning to cook up for a while, and now that's all portioned out and in bowls and in the freezer, so it's all good. Did that today. Cleaned up a little bit more of my lounge room. Did a bit of washing, not as in like of dishes, that is, not of clothes, because it's just, yeah. Pretty boring day for me. The boy was working on how old was he? Frankie, do you know how old this boy was? Sorry, I hope that's not a weird question to ask, but yeah, do you know how old he was? Hang on. His mum did an interview with I say, okay, I've got to highlight comments. Sometimes I find it hard to read. PI, and I watched that. Wow. Mm. Andy, Lani, you want to come up? Does anybody, anybody at all? It's open freaking panel. I'm not going to be doing open panels much in the foreseeable, well, not much in the future, because yes, I just says if you want to pop up, let me know. And if you do, he was 19. Shit, still very, 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 very young. No worries, Andy. You never want to come up on panel anymore. It's quite mean. Uh, Excuse me. Oof. But yeah. But, oh, I hope he's found. And I hope, without being mean, I'd rather know that he's been found, say, injured than found deceased. I hope that doesn't sound mean or cruel or anything, but I just hope he's okay. And if he happens to not be okay, I hope they find him soon so then the family themselves can lay him to rest. Because there's nothing worse than when someone's missing and you can't find them. And I personally don't know what it's like to be in a family that's had a family member go missing or have a family member murdered or anything like that. But I can only imagine how the mum's feeling at the moment, and it'd be quite scary. Sorry, I'm trying to read chat and it's just, yeah, hit the thumbs up for me, guys, because thumbs up in all lives actually help the creator realize that they're doing something good. But if you don't like the content I'm talking about, feel free to also give it thumbs down. I'm not going to be the one, but just try and refrain from really nasty comments in the description, in the comments after each live. Like, I've been getting a lot of nice feedback while I've been doing my lives. I've had a few that are a bit questionable and stuff, but it happens. And I just want people just to know that I take the good with the bad, but sometimes the bad can be really, really hard to be a pill to swallow, so to speak. No, that's completely fine, but you're welcome. If you do get information about it, Frankie, and you want to talk about it, please feel free to let me know, and I will have you up here. That's if you want to be up here. No pressure. I don't pressure anybody to come up here, but sometimes it gets boring talking to myself. Um, yeah, yeah. My link to my PayPal, the link to my eBay, my link to my PayPal, my link to my email, and all that sort of stuff is all on in my description about page. So please, if you want to email me about a case that you would like to hear me personally go over, please feel free to let me know, and in an email, or if you're friends with me on Facebook, which I'm sure a few of you are, please feel free to let me know that way, because at least then I get it, like, the message pretty much like straight away. So yeah. So I don't have much else to say tonight, guys, because like I said, I'm pretty tired and I've got a full-on day tomorrow in front of me going shopping for the fortnight with my mum and my brother, or it might be just my brother. I don't know yet. He rang just before when I started going live, and it was very, very hard to take that phone call because I was on here. So I'll definitely take a look at it. I'll see what information I can find. If any of my mods in here who are friends with me on Facebook, if you can find any information on the YouTube about this particular case, about this 19-year-old young man going missing, please, please, please send me some of the links through YouTube and all that sort of stuff, because then I can get a bit of information about the case, do some research myself, and touch on it as much as I can. But yeah, I'll definitely do my absolute best to look into it and see what I can find. But yeah. Ooh, excuse me. Like, I'll be honest with all of you, the fact that I with the Chris Watts case, I won't, like I said, I won't be discussing that. I'll be discussing that on Watts Wednesday with Aussie True Crime. Lani, if you're able to find the link for her page, please can you post it in here if that's okay? But if not, that's fine too. But her channel name is Aussie True Crime, and I'll be discussing from the beginning about the Chris Watts case, and I won't be discussing that on my channel. So I see as all the Chris Watts information that I have shared with other creators over time, I give my honest opinion about certain things, but I see it as that I think that the case needs to be laid to rest. It's not going to change anything. A family lost their lives due to unfortunate circumstances, and I don't want to go into it too much on my channel. So, sorry, I'm trying really, really. Okay, I'll see what I can find. Thanks, Frankie. I'll look into it and see what I can find. But like I said, everything about the Chris Watts case, like I have never, from start to finish, read the discovery, because for me it's just too freaking complicated, and there's so many things in the Chris Watts case with the discovery. There are so many things that are left out, that we're led to believe that that was because it wasn't information or it wasn't important. But I see it as that every little bit of information, when it comes to a murder or it comes to a missing person, every little bit of information counts. Like, you might have seen this, but about this Dylan guy, you might have seen him walking along the road barefoot. You never know. And you probably at the time didn't think anything of it, but then you hear about him missing and you realize, oh, hang on, I passed him. And he looked like he had been injured, or he looked like he was disorientated, or anything. Any information you have, please call the appropriate authorities to let them know, because what might seem insignificant at the time might come back and bite you in the ass later, because, but we'll see how we go. Thank you, Lani. You're a legend. That the post, this one, that's where I'll be on Wednesday afternoons or Wednesday mornings, whenever Leah can arrange it. I'll be on there discussing the Chris Watts case from the beginning. We're up to part 2, so fingers crossed it all goes to plan, and help you if you've not know much about the Chris Watts case. You'll get to hear what us Aussies think, because we didn't get much information about the case to start with, so to speak. Like, we didn't get newspapers and magazine articles and all that sort of stuff. So, oh, thank you, Frankie. That's really awesome. So, yes, exactly. And that's why also I won't discuss the Watts case on my channel, because I know there are a lot of people out there that I would like to say that I consider very dear friends, and they could consider it a trigger that could actually affect their own mental health. So I see it as that I don't want to discuss it. My channel is only a very small channel in comparison to a lot of the other channels out there that are still discussing it. And that's their choice. Like, I'm not going to turn around and say you shouldn't be discussing it. It's a closed case, yada, 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 because that makes me a bit of a hypocrite, considering I'm a guest on someone else's channel talking about it. I'll discuss that case till I'm blue in the face, but it's not going to change the fact that Shanann, Bella, Cece, and Nico are no longer here. And I think that we need to start respecting, the Watts family, that, and more than that, equally as much as we need to respect the Ruseks, because regardless of the circumstances of what's happened, they lost their daughter, like they lost their blood. The Watts family lost their grandchildren, and my heart goes out to them completely. But my heart also goes completely out to the Rusek family because of how much they've lost. You know what I mean? So I don't want people thinking that I'm being disrespectful by not discussing it. If I find, like, I'll watch videos on like, I'll watch the body cam footage, and I'll watch the interviews and all that sort of stuff, and I'll come to my theories about the case, not what's been written up on YouTube or Facebook or Google, or been put into documentaries about this case. I'll form my own opinion. You can agree with my opinions, you can disagree. It does not bother me, because at the end of the day, I believe in my heart of hearts, we don't know what really happened that day. You know what I mean? Exactly, Frank. Exactly, Donnie. We don't, it's tragic for both families. And there are people out there who choose to think that the Ruseks don't feel the pain. Well, they do. Like, Shanann and her mum might not have been the closest of mother-daughter relationship, but she still lost her daughter. She still lost her granddaughters. She still lost her grandson. You know what I mean? So I get upset when there's people out there criticising and judging the Rusek family for whatever reason. Like, I would love, and I would absolutely love if Frankie or Frankie Senior or Sandy, I think that's her name. I really hope that's her name. Came to me and said, we want to tell our side of the story. We want to do it on your platform due to the fact that your channel isn't as big as, say, Armchair Detectives. You know what I mean? Because we want only a small gathering about it. But here's the thing that upsets me. There are people out there saying, oh, you know, there's people out there making money on that case. Yeah, there's people out there making money on it because people choose to donate for that. I don't expect people to donate to me if I'm discussing a case that's really still, even though it happened nearly 4 years ago, it is still a touchy subject for a lot of people. And when people are out there making money and saying, oh, the Watts family got no money, the Watts family didn't get anything. Well, if that's the case, and that's your honest opinion about how you think that the Ruseks made money off Shanann's death and all the rest of that, what are you doing by keeping the money that people donate to you? Why don't you donate every bit of money you've made or you do make on this? Why don't you donate that to the Watts family? If you keep saying they got nothing out of this case, why don't you donate what you make to them? Instead of keeping it and putting it in your back pocket, donate it to the Watts family if you believe that they were screwed over when it came to any kind of money. But that's just my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion on this channel as long as you do it in a respectful way. Like, I would, if I was to, like, over here in Australia, we had a case known as the Backpacker Murders. And if I was to do that case and stuff like that, and I raked in hundreds and hundreds of dollars or something for it, which I know and you guys know, I would never make that much money. But if I was to do that, I would want, and I knew that I could afford to do it, I would donate that to added extra cameras along the Hume Highway if Ivan Milat was still out there. You know what I mean? Like, I would do whatever I could with the money, but whatever money I make, that helps me survive. That this is my job at the end of the day, to try and provide entertainment to you guys, try and provide proof, evidence, whatever I can. But yeah. So yeah, I just find it really, really sad when people are out there bullying the Rusek family. Like, leave them alone. You know, like, if they, at the end of the day, I'll be honest with you. Like, I've always thought, why did it take 5 days for them to get out to the Colorado from North Carolina? Who cares how long it took? But I think personally they were fearing for their own safety to go out there. They wanted to wait until Chris was locked up so they could feel safe to go out there. But at the end of the day, who knows the reason it took 5 days? Who cares why it took 5 days? You know what I mean? Because only they know the reasoning behind that. So, yes. Thank you, Lonnie. Yes, I want to be able to try and make another channel where it's just going to be discussions, you know, true discussions with Tammy, or just discussions with Tammy. Or if we don't create another channel, change the name of this one to True Crime and Discussions with Tammy. You know what I mean? So then that way I'm still keeping all the subscribers I've got on here, and then people don't think, oh, she's got another channel. Fuck. You know what I mean? And then they feel that they have to join that one, and then I neglect this one, or I start that one, I neglect this one, and I spend more time on that other one than I do on this one, and it'll be a big kerfuffle. So I'm still considering it. I just want to be able to do justice for crimes out there. Like, I want to be able to touch on a lot of Aussie true crime, but there are channels out there that do discuss a lot of true crimes that happened here in Australia. But like I said, there are a few that I would like to discuss, but it's very difficult because of we, as far as I know, over here in Australia, we don't have the freedom of information that you say if there's a crime in America, you have the rights to get the information. Over here in Australia, there are a lot of cases that we don't get the freedom of information. So I'll see how we go, see what research I can do. Oh, thank you, Lani. Yeah, so if you need to email me, Lani's just posted my email in the description, which is here. If you need to get a hold of me at any point, please feel free to, and you want to, you like I said, there's a case out there that isn't that popular or isn't that well received by other channels or whatever, and you really want to hear this voice discussing it, please feel free to email me at tammywells, lowercase, tammywells182@gmail.com, and I shall hopefully get your email. But like I said, in the subject, please put my channel's name, and then, yeah, let me know what you would like to hear me discuss, and I will do that the best I can. All right, cool. Thanks, Frankie. But like I said, it all comes down to, like I said, I'm trying my hardest, and sometimes it's very, very difficult. Myself again. I'm getting really, really good at this. Gee, if there was a way to have an award from YouTube, most an award for hosting booting themselves from the studio, I think I'd be a really good contender. I really do believe that. Yeah, I don't know how to do that on my phone. See, if Andy was up here, he could do it for me, but he's not up here, so he can't. So I would like to be able to do that, Lani. But we'll figure it all out. Even though I've had the channel for over a year, I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to do it all on the phone and all the rest of it. I'm trying my best. And sometimes, like I said, it can be very difficult. I'm getting, I would love to be able to say, make a coffee for me, but I don't drink coffee. So I'm a very, very simple person. Well, not really, because I drink chai latte. So I'm a bit of a sad sap with that. But my drink of choice would have to be, I'm really plain, is water, because it's good for the skin. It's good for whatever. It's helped for to flush out all the toxins, they say. But we'll see how we go. But welcome to all the newcomers that are coming in here as I'm doing this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Shit. Excuse me. But like I said, I appreciate when people tune in. Like, there was a time when I would do lives and I'd only get about 3 or 4 people in here. And there's nothing more rewarding than when I see that there's 10 people in here and there's only like 2 people chatting. So whoever the 8 people are that aren't chatting, hello. If you're in the background and you're lurking, hello to you too. Welcome to my channel. As soon as I said hello, lurkers, one person dropped off, so that's cool. But no, I see it as that I want people to feel welcome in here. I just want my channel to be fun. Yes, welcome everyone. And like I said, it gets to the point sometimes where it's just like, and I've got to stop doing this, but I can't help myself, because sometimes, even though the link for coming up on panel might be way up that top there, I'd rather know that I post it as often as I can, so then people can feel as though they just click it, don't have to miss any of the main chat, and it's done. Have you tried watermelon juice from the watermelon? Oh, okay. I shall look into that. But watermelons, like lots of things over here at the moment in Australia, are very expensive. So it's like I would love to be able to make a big bowl of fresh, not tinned, fresh fruit salad. But like for a punnet of strawberries in some places over here in South Australia in particular, they're like about $6 a punnet. And they don't, in all honesty, they don't look that good. But no, I want to be able to start making proper stuff. Like tomorrow I go shopping and I'm going to be able to buy a few things to make my salads and I'm looking forward to doing that. It's going to be good because it's weird. In summer, I love summer, autumn, winter, spring, whatever the season may be. I absolutely love my salads. I'm weird. Like I'll have, say, and this is going to make Lani go yuck, but I love having like a baby octopus salad, and I'll go to the Coles deli department and I'll buy a bit of pickled baby octopus. That's cool. But then what I'll do is I'll make sure that there's more salad stuff than there is of baby octopus. So I'll have, say, 2 cucumbers cut up into a salad. I'm a big, not a health freak, but I like to be able to make salads that's got more salad stuff than the protein or the meat or whatever the main dish is. So, for example, pork belly salad. I absolutely love that, which is basically just a cos lettuce cut up, a red capsicum cut up, red onion cut up, vermicelli bean noodles. And then what I'll do is I'll put all that together and then I'll put like some pork belly through it. But the salad stuff outweighs the protein because of the fact that, pork belly, as we all know, is quite fattening. So, yeah, Lani, if you want to come up, doll, just press the link. I would absolutely love to do that, Lani, but I don't drive, honey, so I can't. So, yes. Hang on, sorry. Gail, hello. Wow. You're all the way in Hawaii. Well, welcome to my little humble abode and welcome to my chat. I love strawberries too. I used to, when it was cheap enough, I would buy like bits of boneless lamb, cook that up, put that through a salad with lamb, strawberries, spinach, and a few other bits and pieces. Can't remember what else, but I'd put that through it, and so good. But like everything's just so bloody expensive. It's unfucking real. Sorry to swear if you don't like swearing, but I swear on my channel quite a bit. And I know that I should stop doing that because of the fact that I'm trying to encourage people who join me on battle not to swear, but I'll swear. Go figure. But yeah. Oh, I would love to do that, Lani. Thank you. That would be awesome. But you see, I'm very strange. I love my black currants. Absolutely. They're the ones that always look like strawberries, but they're not strawberries. I don't like blueberries very much. Don't know why. I love the color blue, but I don't like blueberries. But yeah. But I love to make certain little things. Like I would make, okay, here's a salad that I learned from this amazing lady who has a YouTube channel, and she's Natasha from Natasha's Kitchen, and she made a chicken, mango, avocado, cherry tomatoes, cos lettuce. I think I said and chicken, and then there's a few other bits and pieces. And yeah, I've made that salad a few times when I'm able to, and it's so fucking good. It is beautiful. Or I'll make a lemongrass chicken salad. What else would I make in a salad? Garlic prawns in a salad, prawn and mango. But like I say, it's just the fact that salt and pepper squid salad. But it's just getting to the point where it's just pissing me off because things cost so much money. Yeah. Oh, yes. I'm not a big fan of pomegranate. I know that's not a berry. Before you all go, I know. Yeah. Uh, yes, I'm very, 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 very. I wouldn't say picky, but I just see it as that there are a lot of things that like pomegranate. Ugh. Oh wow, that would have been amazing. I would love to be able to just walk, like go bushwalking one day and stumble across a strawberry patch or a blueberry, not blueberry, black currant or blackberry or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. You didn't know what, Lonnie? Sorry, I'm confused. You didn't know what? I'm very confused. But yeah, I just fucking hell. But yeah, sorry, I swear too much. I would love to be able to do a fucking thing where I would get told not to say a certain word throughout a whole life and see how we go. But I already tell you guys, I'm not going to be able to succeed at it. Mm. Oh yes, I love cucumbers and peas. Mm. I would love to be able to go say to someone's farm and just say, right, here's $50. Let me go get whatever the fuck I need. But we all know that that doesn't happen these days because of the spread of COVID. A lot of people. Oh, I don't know. Pomegranate might be. It is a fruit, but I don't think it's a berry. Is what I was saying. Um. mm, Frankie, I swear like a trucker. So if I do swear, no, Frankie. As much as you might not want to hear this, I find it offensive if someone comes out and just starts saying, F this, F that, rah, 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 and they're conscious of doing it. If there's someone that comes into chat and goes, if I say, how's everyone's day doing? And someone goes, oh, my day's absolute shit. I never want people to apologize for that. I want people to feel as though if they're having a bad day, they can pop up here, they can talk about it if they want to. And, hopefully get some sound advice on the best way they can get over it, so to speak, if that makes sense. So, Frankie, I get really pissed when people apologise for swearing, even if they're saying they're having a shit day, or if I say something in here and they go, "Oh shit, wow," I don't need an apology for that. Yeah. Thank you, Frankie. That's really sweet of you. I wish you lived here because I would take you up on it. Oh, that's really, really a beautiful thing to do. To be able to know that you've got more than enough food and stuff and you can give it away to people that are struggling or anything like that, that is a beautiful thing to do, Frankie. Do you know? Yes, I did know that. Yes. It's all good. I didn't know that tomatoes weren't. I thought tomatoes were vegetables for a very long time, and then I got told if it has a seed, it's a fruit. So I'm like, okay. But I'm not about to go making a fruit salad and putting tomatoes through it. Yuck. Might taste quite nice. I don't know, but I'm not willing to try it. No, thank you. Mm-mm, no, I'll just stick with no, thank you. Oh, fuck. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I just don't realize I do it. That's fine. If you don't realize you're doing that, saying the F bomb, that's fine too. But all I'll say is I don't want someone coming up here and go, or someone in chat going, Tammy, you're dribbling shit. You're an F and see you next Tuesday. Okay. That's when I'll be offended. Or if I don't acknowledge someone's message, what are you, Tammy? Are you effing blind? I'll take offense because if you haven't been in here before, and if you have, I'm sorry for you to hear this again. I have scar tissue on both of my eyes, so I find it very difficult to be able to focus. I love dragon fruit too. Dragon fruit's beautiful. Um, I find that it's sometimes very difficult to be able to focus on a message and read it and then be able to respond because sometimes like we get a bit of a delay where you guys type a message into, say, if you're coming through here on YouTube, you can type a message and you guys will see the message straight away, where there's about, I'm not exactly sure, I think it's between a 2 to 5 second delay before I see it. And so I apologize if I don't respond straight away. Oh, no one would actually speak to me like that, Frankie, because I know for a fact that if I ever see the comment, they'll be removed from my, well, their comment will be removed. I'm not going to be blocking people unless it's something that continues to happen. Because, like I said, I want everybody to feel as though they can be in here and, open their minds, open their mouths, have a speech, have a say, have a whatever they want to have in my chat, but not to the extent where it's going to hurt someone's feelings. Like there's been times my feelings have been hurt a lot while I've had my channel, and other creators have hurt me, and other people have hurt me. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's made me who I am now. Like I wouldn't, like I said earlier, I've been bullied my entire life, whether it's from friends, family, or whatever. I've been bullied one way or another. And I made it my mission now to make sure that if I ever make it like I'm hurting somebody, I would rather know. Because if I don't know, how can I apologize? How can I make sure it doesn't happen again? Like I would not let anyone come in here and be disrespectful to me to the extent where I feel like dragon fruit is absolutely beautiful, Frankie. It's a lot like kiwi, like the white part of kiwi fruit. That's the way I describe it anyway. And there'll be times, like I said, like I find it very, very painful with a lot of people that have hurt me. And I've done a live on a few of situations of where I've been hurt. But the thing is, though, I'm not going to stop people that choose to tune into that particular creator or that creator or that creator because they hurt me. That's not fair on them to, say, for example, lose about, say, 10, 15 subscribers because they don't want to be disloyal to me. All I ask is that if you are a mod or you're a member of someone else's channel and you know that that channel has been known to disrespect me, whether openly or just being who they are, don't let that destroy who you want to be on that person's channel. So, say for example, if there was someone out there called Lucky Legs and they started saying horrible things about me or disrespected me and stuff, and you're a subscriber to my channel or you're a mod on my channel, all I say is, don't allow them to control what channels you go into. I choose, like I said, I've got amazing mods and I love each and every one of my mods. They're all uniquely special in their own rights, and I choose now to see it as that if you are a member or a subscriber or a mod of someone else's channel, please don't let that stop you coming into mine, but let it stop you if you think you're going to come into my channel and start shit, because I won't tolerate that under any circumstances. Because at the end of the day, every single person who has a channel, their mission is either to make money or their mission is to just bitch and moan about everything, you know what I mean, or about other creators and hurt other creators. Don't let that be the reason you stop coming in here. Don't let that person have that much control over your life. There are enough people in your life, like if you work, for example, you already have someone there who is controlling how you act at work, and that is your boss. Okay, to be in a channel on YouTube or to be in a selected bunch of channels, you should not allow one person to control your narrative of where you're a subscriber, where you're a member, where you're a mod. If you're a mod of several channels, that's great. It means that you're valued. But don't allow someone to come along and say, oh, while you're a mod on my channel, you can't be a mod on Tammy's channel. Don't allow someone to control you in that sense, because the only person that control what you do in your life, whether it's real life or on YouTube, is you. You're the one that's in control of your own destiny. You're the one that's in control of how you interact with other people in chats. Like I said, there has been one particular creator, not mentioning any names, who has absolutely broken my fucking heart and hurt me so badly emotionally that there are people that still come into my chat that would go into his. I don't care. Just don't bring anything he does or says about me into my chat and make a scene, because it's not right. You know, I don't want people feeling as though that they have to pick and choose. And I'm sorry to say this, YouTube's not a playground. YouTube is not high school. YouTube is not primary school. YouTube is not your neighborhood. So guess what? And it's not even your household when you think about it, because no one, even if you're married with 20 kids, it doesn't matter. Nobody has the right to tell you where you can and can't go. So if you're in here because you want to be in here, great. But if you're in here or in the background here to spy for other creators to see if you can get content out of me, I do my absolute best that if there's a channel out there that's treating me like shit, I don't mention their names. So good luck trying to dox me. But the thing is, though, how big must your ego be that you think that if you're taking a break from YouTube because you've gone on holiday, or you're taking a break from YouTube because you just need to take a step back and relax? I'm sorry, but what kind of person are you to say to someone, go into this person's chat to see if they talk about me, go into this person's chat to see if they talk about me? You're not the topic of conversation, because I don't mention other names of creators that have hurt me. I will praise to the moon and back. I will praise creators that actually help me and have helped me get my channel off the ground. Some, because I don't speak to them anymore because they have hurt me, I won't mention them, their channels by name, but they know who they are. And I am still to this day very thankful for them giving me a platform. But then when I would go back and watch some of the lives, I realized that they didn't give me a platform. They just gave me somewhere to go where I had to actually believe what they believed in order to be there. Like, my opinions on a certain case is completely different from somebody else's that I used to appear on panel with. And now that person and I no longer speak, which is fine with me. I've gotten over it. But the thing is, though, I will never, ever want to mention that person's name, because the moment I do, I'll go off. And if I go off, they have grounds to dox my channel. So, exactly. Like, I'm 40 years old. I'm sorry, but I was never a popular kid in school. I never had friends in primary school. In primary school, I would say, in all honesty, I had one loyal friend. Well, two, if you want to count my baby brother, but he had his friends. What I'm saying is I had one loyal friend in primary school, and I had no real loyal friends throughout high school until I left. So when I came into the YouTube community, I thought, whew, and like I said, I have made some amazing friends here. Some people that I could speak to every day and speak to for hours on end. And like the other night, I finished my live, getting ready to go to bed. Lani rang me and we spoke for an additional 4 or so hours. And it was awesome because she was able to help me figure out where I went. And she did this in a positive way. So do not, under any circumstances, gang up on her for this. She pointed out where I could improve when there's more than 3 people on my panel. She helped me with that. She didn't have to, but she did. And it was an amazing thing she did, because she was tired and she goes, oh, well, this and this and this. And it's now helped me actually set in motion what I want for my channel going forward. So I appreciate that call. Thank you, Lani. And yes, oh, see, Lani reckons, I read this in my words and it goes, some people need to grow up and stop controlling others on here and take a chill pill. See, I read that and I throw in a few F-bombs by saying some people need to grow the fuck up and stop fucking controlling others on here and take a fucking chill pill. See, that's how I interpret that message in my head. Because, but Lani's respectful, so she doesn't swear much. But she does when we're on the phone. It's great. No. So, like I said, I've had people telling me, oh, don't have so many people on your panel at once. Don't do this. That was not Lani that said that. But I've had people say that to me. And it's just like, well, at the end of the day, like, I've dropped my link about 5 times since starting this live, and I've only been going live just over an hour and 15 minutes. No one's popped up. It's funny. But you know what I mean, though? Like, I don't, if people pop up, people pop up. If people don't, they don't. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not demanding people pop up here. If people decide to, they do. Frankie, you and I seem to have a fair bit in common, my dear. And it's awesome. But like I said, I just want people just to If they're in here, you're in here. If you're not, you're not. If there's times where, if you are, okay, here's what I see it as. If I was to say to every single person that's in here now, if you are a mod on my channel, you can't be a mod anywhere else. Who the fuck am I to say that? There are people that see you, like, there could be people that have very, really big channels out there, and they could be lurking in the background watching you, how you mod in my chat. And they could see you as that you would be an amazing asset to have on their channel. Now, I'm not going to be the person who's going to tell someone that they can't be a mod. If they're a mod on my channel, you can't be a mod on this channel. Who am I to say that to somebody? Who am I to say, if you're a subscriber on my channel, you can't be a subscriber at that channel? Who am I to even say that to anybody? For me, that's just like, I don't allow bullying on my channel, but I'm going to be a bully myself. Like, fuck off. It's not going to happen. You know, so I just, yes, I think it is awesome too, Frankie. I think it's cool. But, you know, I just don't want people to ever think that because they're a mod on my channel, they can't then go and be a mod on somebody else's. But I think it's very selfish of when there's these big, massive creators out there who have mods and then they don't allow them to be a mod anywhere else. I think that's quite disgusting because of the fact that unless that particular creator goes live every single day, 12 hours a day, you are isolating that particular mod or those mods that you have. You are isolating them to basically feel like they have to be loyal and faithful to you. And the thing is, though, you ended up getting that particular mod from my channel. You know, so I'm sorry, but if you're going to be a creator of a YouTube channel, bit of advice, don't control your mods like you would control your partner. And even then, don't even control your partner. Do not try and think that you have the rights to control somebody's movements, because if you're saying they can't go into other chats, you are controlling how they live their life. And I think it's disgusting that there are creators out there that actually do that. But anywho, on to something a little bit more upbeat. I don't know what that will be. And so, yeah, I agree with that, with what you just wrote there, Lani. Thank you all so much for being in here. Thank you all so much for being respectful. I really do appreciate it, because you guys, at the end of the day, are completely why I'm here. Whether you're watching this on replay, whether you're not, I appreciate every single person that has reached out to me in the past, does reach out to me now. Like, I don't know how many subscribers I have now. Last time I checked, it was 560. So I don't know what it is, but I want to hopefully try and push it to the end of the year to try and go into 2023. Providing that, yeah, I lost track of what year we're in. I would love to be able to start 2023 with 1,000 subscribers, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I didn't think I would even get up to 100 subscribers. And now look at me, I'm well over 500. So I appreciate every single subscriber. And like I said in the beginning of the live, if there's questions you want to know the answer to about me or about where I want to be or whatever like that, please feel free to go to the community post of my YouTube channel, find that little thing, and then please feel free to drop a question there. And depending on how many questions I get, oh, thank you, 562. So there you go, I've gone up to. But like I said, I just want my channel to be fun, exciting, and there will be times when I discuss true crime. So I most probably, if I create another channel, it will just be True Discussions with Tammy, or just, you know, or I might just change the channel, or the name of this channel, to True Crime and Discussions with Tammy, and see how it goes. So thanks for checking that for me, Lani. But you know what I mean, though? Like, I want so much for this channel to succeed, where others, like, I know quite a few people out there that have actually had their channels closed down, or they've closed down their own channel due to whatever issues have been going on. And I can hold my head up high knowing that no matter how much I've sworn, no matter how much I've been emotional, no matter how much I've pissed people off, I'm still here. Um, Hang on. Sorry, I've got to highlight this, what you just wrote, Lonnie. I can't quite read it, sorry. Yes. Okay. I won't say if anymore. Okay. I'll say when I get 1,000 subscribers, that's when I'll probably start thinking about doing another channel. But until then, I'll probably just change this one to true crime and discussions and just put like an and in the middle of that and see how we go. But like, Lani, did you want to pop up at Old Dale? Because if not, I'm going to end the live, my dear, because I've got to call my brother back. So if you want to, let me know sooner rather than later so then I can do what I need to do. Yes, I do, Lani. I know. I talk about everything and everything. So, oh, thank you. Thank you, Frankie. That is absolutely beautiful to read that. Thank you so much. That's really cool. I love that I do that. I derail. I'm like a fish in the ocean, like swimming towards the net to get in, swimming away, swimming towards, swimming away. I try my hardest to make sure I talk about a lot of different things when I do my lives. I don't, unless it's a particular topic that I have listed in the title, I try and talk about anything and everything. No worries, Lani. All right, guys. Well, I hate to be rude. I need to go ring my brother because I need to talk to him because last time when he rang before, he sounded a little bit upset. So I am going to end this live and go give him a call and see if he's okay. But I will be back. I don't know when, but I will be back to do another live soon. Please feel free to share my page out there for other people to join. If you want to donate to my PayPal, feel free. Help me buy a cup of chai latte, not coffee because I don't drink that shit. But again, as I've said in the description, do not, if you are going to donate, do not do it if you've got bills coming up. Do not do it if you've got this coming up or that or this or that or that. Only donate if you want to. There's no pressure. There's no obligations. There's no nothing. I will not be doing membership even when I do get up to 1,000 subscribers. And if people want to do super chats, super stickers and all that shit, then that's up to them. But no obligations at all. You do it because you want to help keep my channel alive, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, stay nice. Stay cool if you're in hot temperature. Stay warm if you're in cold temperature. Stay safe. If you have to wear a mask when you go out, please do. Get vaccinated if you can. And take care of yourself, your family, your loved ones. And if there's someone out there that you care about, even if it's just as a friend, doesn't matter. Let them know that they mean something to you because you never know when that could be the last thing you say to them and you don't want to end it on a bad note. All right, guys. But anyway, thanks for being here. And everyone in the States, have a wonderful day. For everyone in Australia, sleep well when you get there. And until next time, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.